It's going to be a short day today because we got lots of things to do. We got a situation here. I got a situation here. I got a situation. So I got a situation with ants. So I had to kind of not repot my plants, but you know, move my plants because I saw ants coming through. So I put my plants down there and look, I guess what was under them, because I mean, let's be real, ants love dirt, and they have been cutting the dirt, and it's been raining too, so there's been a lot of disruption going on all over the place. So but this is like a microcosm of the whole macrocosm, if you get it. You get it? Microcosm of the whole macrocosm, because Fort Bragg, this area, Fort Bragg, Pope Air Force Base, the portals here, even the portals in my house, is like a microcosm of the whole macrocosm. You already have your notes out. Okay. So, but anyway, I've talked to you about how cinnamon helps. Cinnamon. If you have ants in your plants, cinnamon is good. Cinnamon is good for plants too. So, what you see here is a little bit of cinnamon that I did yesterday. And also I told you that the isopro, the wintergreen isopro Hulk smash works too. that works too. Ew. I got ant. I got ew. But see, I started seeing like a little trail in between my ants and looking at, oh my God, look at that. So they've been hiding under the thing. See, that's the thing. Maybe that's the topic for today. There's stuff that's hiding that you need to like maybe move, okay? Because it's just like, how you tell people how to, oh, hey, dragon, no, that was a butterfly. Hey, butterfly. Oh, yeah. I hear the crow in the background. Okay. Nature's up. I already didn't heard the plane, too. So I came up and the plane revved up, so I'm revved up, too. This is going to be a short one, though, because I got a lot of stuff to do, because tomorrow's BANDCAMP Friday. Plus, I'm cooking. I'm doing cooking therapy, too. But let's focus on what we're focused on right now, these ants. So, say you don't have any cinnamon in your house. I mean, if you're cooking, everybody should have cinnamon. Everybody doesn't have cinnamon. Listen, keep cinnamon. There's certain things that I keep in my house. Like I'm going to keep cinnamon. I'm going to keep salt. I'm going to keep pepper. I'm going to keep turmeric. I'm going to keep olive oil. I would tell you my favorite olive oil, but every time I tell you what my favorite stuff is, it seems to disappear on shelves. I don't know what that is, or either I do. People with lots of money that feel like they want to mess with you. People with lots of money who feel like they can do anything. People with lots of money who don't realize that they're not God yet, or Goddess either. Know what I mean? Jelly bean? That too. But anyway, let's get back to the let's keep it focused. Hear them, they're revving up on base. Let's keep it a focus on the ants today. You got an ant problem? I mean, I'm doing the research for you, because some of you, I don't know why you research porn, but you don't research stuff that you need to have. But certain things that you have in the house, you got dish liquid, right? You got dish water. Soapy water. Soapy water helps. Watch what happens. Gets on their little bodies, they can't breathe. You choking these motherfuckers out. I mean, I'm really working on my language, because I do realize I say that word too easily. And I'm getting ready to get back into my speaking rotation, because I was, and am, and will always be a public speaker, okay? I speak to groups, I speak to high schools, I speak to youth, I speak to everybody. You got these so-called funky little raggedy ass activists. Everybody, YouTube and social media, the pandemic, man, everybody feel like they were an activist. Really, it's that easy to be an activist. What is an activist to you? What is your activism? What is your, I'm getting ready to say the MF word again. It's the moon and Gemini. Oh my God, I know it's in Taurus, but sometimes it's the same thing. Oh, because, Taurus gets bullish on America. How bullish are we being on America? I mean, who is trying to take America down from the inside? All these people that like to go and hide overseas. I'm going to Australia. I'm going to Paris. I'm going to Japan. They don't want your raggedy ass either. I mean, honestly, you do all your crimes over here, and then you go over there. You do know that marshals are everywhere. And I'm not talking about the store. But let's get back to, here's Big Mama Ant. We're going to kill that bitch. You done. Soapy water. Soapy water. See, that's why, like some of these, see what bathing stuff will do? See how baths work for everything. Ants too. Baths. Give these people a soap bath. Maybe you need to just, no, I'm not going to do that. I started to say something that would be bad. That would be bad. That would be like the Marines would say it's just water torture. But you got some stinking people, just throw them up along the wall and just spray them with soap and water like you spray these ants. At least they'll get that damn stink off of them. But look. These bitches are done. They're toast. They are toast. I didn't realize that you could kill stuff with just soap and water. Well, you can kill bacteria. Well, soap. Well, girl, seriously? Soap? Soap kills bacteria and stuff like that. So, remember when everybody thought that sand sanitizers kill bacteria too? That was kind of really, do they though? Personally, I think sand sanitizers, I never really got off into that. I mean, I saw what people were trying to do, but that whole thing still wasn't clicking in my mind, just how sand sanitizers were. I think that kind of reminds me of like with the soy and the vegan thing, how everybody jumped on the soy train, but soy messes with your hormones, and women especially will realize, well, I mean, you notice how you start having a lot of boys looking like girls and a lot of girls looking like guys. Soy does mess with your hormones. Now, you want to stop me? You want to say that I'm not, you want to block me from saying what I have to do? This is an opinion channel. I'm not monetized. Why didn't you block Dr. Fauci when he was speaking all over YouTube and social media and Twitter and Facebook too, and that mofo lied? No, let's call him what he is. That motherfucker lied. Brought out by the motherfucking president, brought out by both those. I told you things got real weird after Kennedy was assassinated, and then they want to say Biggie and Tupac were assassinated. No, they were murdered. Same thing, but okay, fine. But assassination. All of a sudden, all the actors and rappers are being assassinated. No, they were murdered. Different things, sort of, kind of. But I guess it just depends on where you're at in this game. Now, if something happened to me, would I be assassinated or murdered? How about neither? How about we don't even put that out in the algorithm? That's what some people want to do. Reminding you that I was surrounded by criminals. Now the criminals are quiet. And I'm still looking at this person that's supposed to be building this shelter. I'm just saying, I'm going by what you said we're supposed to do in our little HOA agreement or whatever that is. So does that apply to everybody? I'm just saying, don't start no shit with me. Don't start none. Won't be none. Static! No static. But I am tripping. I'm geeking out on killing ants this morning. But I really got stuff to do. This is going to be a short one. I am geeking out on just killing. This is giving me pleasure. What does that say about me? I'm getting, just because I'm giving you something too. Just something that you can find in your kitchen. Some Dawn. That's Dawn. It's the blue bottle, but that's Dawn and some water. Dawn and water. It's amazing what soap and water can do. Some people really need to catch a clue and jump on that train. I don't understand why drug addicts. I mean, if you're living in your own home, what is the point? No, I'm looking at a blue fly. Blue fly, these different type of flies. I'm looking at that blue fly on my strawberry plant. Now, hopefully that don't bother my plants. But this blue fly is just looking like, what you gonna do? 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 See, this mean people say, she's nervous, she's lonely, she's talking to herself. I don't mind talking to myself, but I'm always talking to somebody. I'm just not talking to somebody else. That should be a song. I think it was. But anyway, people mad. Why are people mad at me today? As long as you don't bite me, fly, we're cool. Don't bother me, I won't bite you. But let me see if I can bring my birdies to the yard. My birdies probably eating and chill. This is gonna be a short one. How much time? We probably got about 10 more minutes at the most. I love how you support the military, teach the kids about it. You're a great speaker. Thank you. I appreciate that. We need more of that. I realize that, like I said, the thing about me, the thing about me is that I do know, I don't know everything, but I know what I know. And I know a lot of things. I know what's the deal with the cameras. The cameras always, it's always this time of year when everything's changing up everything. But I know, I've been in media. I've been in media. I've been in radio. I've been in TV broadcasting. I can tell you some funny and hellacious stories about being a TV broadcaster. I was the first black weather woman on TV in Fayetteville. The first at WKFT. You have a lot of people that say they were the first, but they weren't. I was the first voice you heard. The first two voices that you heard on Foxy 99 when it first came on the air. So I was the first queen of Foxy 99. I was the first one that brought you the top 9 at 9 at Foxy 99. I was the first one that brought you Cool Carolina Nights. Is that a spider web? This spider web's going all the way down to the... Okay, so... Look around, look around. Me and the spiders got this, like I have, I forgot what they're called now because my mind is not, I haven't had coffee yet. But I have wolf spiders, and I have the big long leg spiders that get into my bathroom, and I have brown recluse spiders too. And brown recluse and tarantulas are kind of alike. You don't want them to bite you. There's a lot of little things you don't want to bite you. But anyway, yeah, so I was doing speaking engagements too. I was doing speaking engagements, and then so this is this whole thing about, I don't know who put me on whose radar, but being a smart kid, I figured out that thing. Like, I was never lying about being, quote, a genius. Like, people say, well, why don't you just tell people a genius? Number one, why is it important to you? I mean, Kanye said he's a genius, but I don't do what Kanye do. That's why, and the fist just starts to ball. It's certain. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go with what my body tells. And then you got some people, you got some readers or oracles or whatever. They're going straight to hell because you jumped on the T, you jumped on that. Who's paying you? You're Zaddy and you're Maddie. So if these people paid you to stalk me, how's that working for you? Epic fail, real genius kid. All you bitches going to jail or to hell. But I do know a lot of things, and I realize how they ran through the projects, and they ran through the hoods. And I don't know why people think that it's only black people in the projects. Do you look around here? You see a lot of white people. You see a lot of white people. You see a lot of Hispanics. You see a lot, and that's everywhere. I mean, there's hoods everywhere. There's hoods in China. There's hoods in Japan. There's hoods. There's lots of hoods in Calabasas. They call them Beverly Hills. I mean, let's be for real. Some of your richest celebrities and richest whatever it be are hooded out in a variety of degrees. They tried to hood out me. It didn't work for them. It's nothing like surrounding me with gangsters and think that I don't know what they thought. I honestly don't know what they thought. I honestly don't know if that was a test of my gangster or my DNA. But how did that work for you? Okay, I told you I was God's child rapper, but you wanted to say I was crazy. So then once they saw that, you know what? This is not working. Oh, there goes the dragonfly. Hey, baby. I love me some dragonflies. I perk up when I see dragonflies and helicopters too. So that's why I do love. I could never do. And see, that's the thing. Competing. You want somebody. If you got to compete with your person, then I wouldn't think that that's the person for you. I understand friendly competition. Everybody's got friendly competition. If you grew up in a military family, you are just. It's just. You were just raised to be the best. Confirmation. You're just raised to be the best you can be. But that doesn't say that you get out and you want to, like, you're not the villain. You don't, like, kick your leg out and keep people from winning the race or stuff like that. I don't do setups like that. Now, that's other people. That would be other people. That's not me. But, again, I've seen how people are like that, so competitive in the entertainment industry, so competitive in the music industry. And when I started speaking around here, because I told you there's a portal around here, that's why I tell you, welcome to Fayetteville. If you know, you know. Welcome to hell. But there's portals. I mean, and people who don't believe in portals, and yet I think you do. But it's like you have to have somebody that either is white or either has a big name or a whole bunch of letters, by their name before you believe it. And yet, let's play the spirit. No, not spiritual. Let's play the religious game with you. Did Jesus have a whole bunch of letters? But you believe in Do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in Jesus? Who is Jesus to you? Because see, right now, it seems like right now, to me, your so-called Jesus is the one who has all the clout, all the money, all the 50,000 letters behind their names. You talk about alphabets, and yet you're afraid of the alphabet boys just the same. I don't care if you're FBI, CIA, FED, PhD, Phi Kappa, Beta Phi Kappa, or whatever. None of that shit means nothing to me, man. Been there, done that. Hoods are everywhere. Hoods are everywhere, even in that too. You think you don't have some Phi Beta Kappas not hood? They're hooded out to the max. Ask them about Kobe. They won't tell you. They'll be listening and watching a lot of things that a lot of people don't want. That's why I'm a great speaker. And that's why, and I do have, and it's not just about myself. People say I'm selfish, but it's because once I realize that people want to use me and grift me for my health, I will cut you off like that. The last thing people should have tried to play on me was the humiliation ritual or isolate me. And now you got all your little groomers saying, but you need somebody. I'm good. You hear that plane in the sky? I do. I'm always being watched. Horn blowing confirmation, that too. This never gets old. Oh my God. Special forces, special ops are just the best. Salute to you. There go my birds. But here in this area, it's a mess. I hate it, and I do mean I hate it, when how much they say we love the military, but they don't. They love your pay. They love your money. They really don't love you. I have never seen so many grifters and scammers. And and it's sad, your government is ahead of this too. How many calls? I got 2 calls today. One from the state natural resources about, which is really trying to sell you either some insurance or some burial pay. I'm not putting no money in no burial pay. You can, you know what? You can either way. If you die, they're gonna cremate you anyway. You get that free. You didn't know that? I mean, what are they gonna do with your body? They're gonna do something or put you in the ground. Either way, it's all the same to me. If the body's dead and gone, the spirit is free. I don't give a damn where you bury me. That's why when I get somebody like broke into my mom and dad's tomb and they felt like I was going to spend some money that I didn't really have because it's aesthetics. You got to get your parents' gravesite. My parents would kick my ass if I did that, right? They're like, don't you have bills to pay? That's just our bones, baby. We're with you every day. We are with you now. And when I say that, people act like I'm crazy or delulu, but you said you believe in spirituals, but you don't believe in spirit. How? Confusion. I don't deal with confusion. I don't deal with none of that. So, people want to jump on this stuff, and then they want to jump on like they're the fat rat. Ooh, wow. Ooh, you were flying ant. Got that too. We're killing ants today, man. Sometimes the point is you gotta see these ants were hidden, by the way. These ants, that's the ants. These ants were hidden, by the way, because I had my place up here. So, and like I said, they cut the grass and stuff like that, and the ants were already like just being, and they cut the grass and they did the weed whacker and weed whack too. And look, the dandelions, the dandelions, man, they just cut like 2 days ago. What we're doing? Where's the clothes? Where's the clothes at? Where's the clothes at? There we go. The dandelions. They're still back. They came back the very next day. The dandelions represent me, okay? You cut us down, we grow right back instantly. Oh my God, there are a lot of people mad at me, but there are those who love me. And thank you. I appreciate those who appreciate me because we're in this together and we're not trying to jump on the struggle bus. I've struggled enough. I've struggled enough. I am military tough. I am Bob Jones Jr. tough. I'm Francis Ruth Holmes Jones tough. I watched some medical videos of military, and I know how my mom wanted me to be every mother wants their child to be like her, but I mean that number one, I don't like needles. I do not like needles. I do not like needles. I start seeing a lot of needles. I'm like, So for anybody that says she on crack or she on heroin, that was an epic fail because bitch, you start seeing me around people who got needles all the way, needle tracks. I'm like, nah, I pass. Don't you want to get a tattoo? Don't you want to get a tattoo? And let me say this to the military who gets a lot of tattoos. That stuff, I don't care if it's vegan dye or whatever it is, that dye it's still dye. Okay? It's still dye. So I get it. Some people get addicted to me, it's like addicted to pain because getting multiple tattoos to me is insane. Because I'm not the one. I told you I don't like needles. I get a little like I will be the first to tell you, man. Whenever I get my blood work and drawn again, and they're being all nice and sweet, and they say, you know, I'm so nice and everything. And I've got veins that are just like my blood is flowing greatly, but you know, you have, but it's like no. And they're very, very, very cool. They're very, very gentle. The people who take my blood are very, very, very gentle. I still think you'd be taking my blood a little bit too much. Are you trying to figure out what's in my DNA like you tried to do in my parents' grave? How'd that work for you? See, broke open King Tut's tomb. Oh, she's power washing. So she's power washing outside. I said, somebody see the power washing or it's a dog fight. Okay. I be noticing everything. But yeah, all these multiple dye in your those many tattoos over the time will test on you because you're still putting foreign substances in your body. So that's why I was always kind of confused with people who say I'm vegan, I'm healthy, I'm health conscious, and your body's full of tattoos. How health conscious can you be? Either you're addicted to the pain or maybe you like the body art, and that's good. I mean, if you got henna tattoos, I can see, but henna tattoos, like, they fade at a certain time. I've gotten henna tattoos before. They're cool. But to just constantly go back and get yourself tatted up, and I've seen some beautiful tattoos. Let me say this, I'm not knocking anybody with tattoos, but that stuff will tell on your body later on down the line. Like with my paratroopers, there goes my dragonflies again. So let's talk about that. Paratroopers, let me tell you right now, to my golden knights and my leapfrogs too, listen, you really want to, I don't know if the doctors are telling you, but you really want to make sure you get that calcium, you get that extra calcium and that extra magnesium and those joint medicine. Start taking medicines for your joints now. Because I promise you, 10 years from now, you're going to feel all that shit. You're going to feel all of it. Oh, what's the girl's name? The Ozma. It sucks to get old. It does kind of suck to get old, but it's a privilege to get old too, especially when you've gone through all the things that I've been through. And I've been through so much that I can literally talk to any age. I can talk to any crew. If I'm not talking to you, then bitch, it's you. There are a lot of people in Atlanta that I don't talk to. There are a lot of people around here that I don't talk to. I don't have to talk to anybody. I can just do this and feel free and be me. And I'm still making money too. So, you know what? And so I'm going to just let that be. But it's sad that people felt like just because I'm good at what I do, it brought out the insecurity in them. And I said a long time ago, don't blame your insecurity on my security. And men can be insecure too. Men can be the worst. Men can be straight up bitches. You think a woman can be a bitch, and a woman can be a bitch. I mean, a woman can be a bitch and she turns into a hard cold witch. Oh my God. When I think about some of the witches in the industry that hate my guts, bitch, I will fuck you up. You better be glad. You better be glad I got God and goddess in my life. They're like, you're not gonna do that, right? We did not. We gave birth to you in love. We wanted you. Unlike some of these hoes, your parents didn't want you. You were a mistake. You were a mistake. God don't make no mistake. God didn't make no mistakes. People did. Y'all, why you blaming on everything on God? Every birth is not blessed by God. Some births are a mistake. Let's be real about that. Some births are a mistake. Have you ever seen a demon get together with another demon and they end up having a demon baby? And that's what it was said by my parents, right? Okay, fine. Go ahead and do you. Do I look like a demon? I'm 70. You got people who are 22 who look like they're 70. Plane in the sky. I haven't even had coffee yet. And they've already gotten a joint in the mouth or a brew in the mouth. See, people like that. Oh my God, that flipped out. That just whoop. That flipped out. 6. Spirit confirmation. This never gets old. So what is today? The day's the 6th, right? No. What is today? Well, I know yesterday was the day of expansion, so today is the 6th day. Sarah La Kali. Me and Kali are like that. Okay. Do I need a book? I don't think I didn't bring the book. Mommy says you don't need the book for this. This is, by the way, the African Goddess Rising. You already know what this is. There's some things that you need a book that you can read, and there's some things that are just straight lineage for you. Sarah Lockotley, Divine Lineage, number 6. Today is the 6th day. Today is the 6th day of harmony. And I'm in harmony. And I got stuff to do. Tomorrow's BANDCAMP Friday, and I'm going to have something for you on BANDCAMP Friday at ValJonesDaO before 12 noon, okay? So that's why I've got to go. But I just wanted to come in and say, if you got an ant problem, wintergreen okay, got it. Wintergreen, isopropyl alcohol, cinnamon for plants, cinnamon good on plants, bad on ants, and regular soapy water. I use Dawn, but I guess any type of soapy water will do. So Dawn, or just get up some soap or whatever. But I mean, they are done. They are done. They are done. And you spending all this money to get a pesticide, pest control people are charging an arm and leg. Everybody's charging you extra. Isn't it sad that people are charging you extra and you're making less? It's just like how, remember how I told you, like, for the last 16 years, Goodyear, the plant has been closed, and has it closed? I don't know. But you're taking away jobs, but you say you're bringing about jobs, but the math is a mess. So you close down, you say, we're bringing a data center, we're bringing this, it's going to bring up about 416 new jobs, but you took away 800 jobs. People forget the math on that, and because I do the math and they get mad, then you want to surround me with little crack dealers and little drug dealers and little trap dealers and your neighborhood crack dealer who's doing podcasts with Laura Trump. And that was not a lie. See, and that's the thing. The funny thing about that is you can find some of that shit right now on YouTube if you try. So what am I about? I mean, you don't think it's weird to you that Laura Trump will get together with King? All Joneses are not the same. Every Jones is not the same. I don't represent none of those Joneses. There's a whole bunch of Joneses in this place. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Now, I had another person, that's ironic I say that, because I had another person that knew these people who called me up on the phone yesterday. I didn't answer, but I just remember because I tried to figure out, it came up and the name popped up. And I'm like, why would that name pop up? Who do I know that's that? Because I haven't seen that in like years, all right? It's that. And I went, that. So it's all those that still trying to spin black. I hear people are mad. Somebody coming back to you. Nah, bitch. I'm on my money game. And when I'm on my money game, it's just me. My Trinity is me, myself, and I. Me, my mom, and my dad. Me, God, and Goddess. I don't think you believe in spirit half as much as you say you do. Because all these women who feel like you got to have a man, that kind of takes me through the Hebrew Israelite thing, which I did that too. And they kept swearing out that only a man can talk to God. That is such an insult to women. Who gave birth to God? Right in the Genesis where it says, let us make man. Who is us? 2 men? So Will Smith and JC had a... Anyway, about these ants though. Look. So you're spending $60, $70, $100, $200 to get an exterminator to come through. Bitch, go to the dollar store, get you, you got water, go get you some soap and water. Look at that. They're dead. They're dead. I really didn't know it was going to happen this way, but I was starting to get low on my isopropyl alcohol. So I'm like, let me see if I can make do with what I got. So let's go in my house, because I am a good DIYer. Like, what can I do in my own house? They are dead, man. And this other one doesn't know, where I gotta go. I'm gonna get you. Any little one I see, this is me in pest control. Val be handling pests. I hear you, baby. I don't see you, but I hear you. If you know, you know. Val be handling pests. So get you some of this, man. So did I put the exterminators out of place? I'm not trying to mess with the exterminators, okay? But you're charging too much and your rates have gone up too. I know everybody needs to do what they do to find food. And everybody's trying, food is high, everything's high. And then you got the truckers, and then Volvo's talking about rolling out driverless semis. Next year, in 2027, big semi trucks. Eastbound down, rolling up and smoking the bandit. That's what I couldn't think of the other day. But no, I don't know. No. No, I mean I want the driver. I want to see the driver. I want to be, if I feel like, going back to my old days when my first husband was a truck driver, which is ironic because his cousin or somebody with his cousin's name tried to like hit me up or like the post. I'm blocking people like crazy, man. Y'all insane. You think I'm going back to that? See, it still goes back to the Mason and child. Everything. Everybody. You don't have male Eastern Star. Well, you might now. I don't know. I don't know. You got male everything. You got male Zeta Phi Betas and male AKAs. I don't know what this shit is doing. I don't know what y'all doing right now, but that's not my thing. But it's Masons, Eastern Stars and Masons. Like I said, you shouldn't have a problem with me. I have some friends who are Masons. I have some friends who are Eastern Stars. And if I'm not a friend of you, if you got a problem with me, then bitch, you got a bigger problem. I suggest your secret society to the secret society to the secret society. Everybody wants to be a celebrity. So you got all the celebrity Eastern Stars and all the celebrity Masons want to come after me. Bitch, I will fuck you up on so many levels. Don't let Desiree Perez get you fucked up. Everybody dead. Everybody going to jail. Mommy said on video games I can play it, but I can't go out on the range. And because I said, I wanted to learn how to do grenades, she's like, no. And somebody said, don't go killing nobody, Val. I'm not. Unless they come for me, then I can't promise nothing. I mean, I do have a left-handed Glock with gold dots in it. Oh, I don't do conversations with demons. Never. Can we talk about, we have absolutely nothing to talk about. I kill these demons like I kill these ants. These ants are dead, dead, dead. So look, demons, look, hoes, look, whatever it be. All my enemies, these are my enemies. These are my body counts. What's your body count? This? Dead. Dead. Oh, that was living. Nope. No, we're not. No, we're not. That was living. Dead. 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 I am. This is fun for me. This is fun. Some people could be like, oh, ants. Oh, what can I do? But I was already ready. I'm an oracle. I knew. I just didn't know that this was going to work so well today. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely fantastic. Dead, 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 dead. Am I going to pull another card? I pulled out the card for today. Kali, Sarah La Kali, divine lineage. Okay. See, there they go. See, they're under the plants. So there you go. Dead. You think you can hide? You can't hide. You can't run. You can't hide. You can't come with me. Godzilla and King Kong ain't got shit on me. That is so funny. I'm gonna let this dry and then I'm gonna move my plants up. But up here. But let's see. Oh, this is funny today. This is funny. So there you go too. Dead. You dead. Soap and water babies. It frees them right in their place. This is fascinating. Y'all be all hooked up and getting hopped up on pills and porn, and this to me is great. I'm having a ball of my life. Interesting stories that make you smile, right? If you're in the military, you see killing all the time, but sometimes you need to bring humor to this thing because you know what? To have that type of life is just insane. Like I said, I was watching some medics and some medic videos and some military medic videos, and I have much respect. I told you I'm either going to, if I end up getting with someone, it's going to be a real medic, a real fireman, or a real paratrooper. Bet. And trust me, don't say, well, we're gonna have a person, your person gonna come through. You know what? Let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Let me tell you about Miss Val, because I just don't leave it to me. I mean, I can, but I'm gonna vet you. I'm gonna vet you like the CIA. I'm gonna vet you like the FBI. So you can bring that shit around me if you want to, honey. I'm want to know your mom. I'm not gonna take you around my people. I'm not gonna take you around my friends. I'm not gonna take you for a walk out at Carver's Creek. And like I said, let me again say, not one time did I ever ask anybody to walk with me. When I was walking out there, I started walking out there by myself. I never asked, and I joined in some of the programs because I learned from some of the programs too. But as far as to walk, I never needed anybody to walk with me. I would walk by myself. They'd run up on me from behind doing little exercises. I start saying incidences or whatever it be. I've had a lot of people running to me, can I walk with you? Can I walk with you? Everybody that came through that you saw walk with me asked me, can you walk with me? I never once asked, could I walk with them? I don't do that because I walk on my own. I walk on my own. I really don't need people like that. I've been doing this all my life. Where's Lil Durk now? J. Which J would that be? Everybody wants to plead the blood of Jesus, and there's no J to be seen. On House Marvin Sapp, Now he's on Rock Nation too. Well, we'll see how that works for you. I guess, it's that code. It's that, what's that thing that y'all, whatever. So when I start seeing that, and Kendrick did that too, you know what, bitch, I gave you so much credibility. And like when you were doing Mad City and all this and all that, and I thought about all the times I was just playing music and rapping the music and just, putting this out on YouTube. And just because I'm a music junkie, I've always been a music junkie. I grew up in music. I heard that too. I grew up with music. My mom and dad had music. I have billions of dollars worth of vintage albums that got burned in the in-law fire because these crazy bitches that were my husband's in-laws, you just wouldn't let me come through. Even the police said, we got you. But I was like, during the time, the man was murdered and my people going insane. I'm like, I ain't got time for it. And that's why didn't you go to his funeral if you loved him? Because I would have sorted these bitches out. Because when you realize you're dealing with crazy people, you just got to let that be or really sort it out. And at the time, my relatives knew, because I'm telling you, if my relatives had went to my funeral and his relatives would have did that shit, even though my relatives are crazy as fuck too. You got some Eastern Stars and Masons and Judges and whatever being that too. And they took the train, they jumped on that, but that's okay. Do you? That was a time, that was another lifetime. I'm not even mad. I don't even care. Somebody's going to die, but it won't be me because I'm not even there. But the point of the matter is, at the time, as crazy as they can be, they on to that degree. It's like they can mess with me, but they ain't gonna let nobody else mess with me. So had I gone to the funeral and my cousins already been peeped the game on my husband's crazy relatives, because they would have showed up too and supported me, and had these bitches started something, honey, you would see all the confirmation. You would see all the preachers in my family, the device is overheating. It's hot out here. See, the device is overheating, but I'm fine. That shows something about me. Your equipment can't even stand up to me. It's the same thing when I was running on the track and my device would be overheating. So I'm gonna make this quick. But you would see all these Bible thumpers. They would brought the Bibles and their bats and their weapons to their pupils too. They would have shot these bitches right in the church. And that was not what I was gonna do. I was not gonna have that on front page news. Celebrity, local celebrity, at her husband's funeral. We're not gonna do that. But anyway, that's all I got to say today. Go out and have yourself a good day. I just wanted to give you a good post and a funny post too. This one just popped out. What is that? Nancy. Betrayal. Betrayal. There's a lot of betrayal going on. Okay. So the camera shut down because it got overheated. Isn't that odd that the equipment gets overheated, but I, as a person, the human equipment is fine. But I had to plug it in and do this anyway. But yeah, I am of a different kind. Natural sauna, natural sweating. People want to talk about me and my natural hair. There's nothing like a bitch in a box and a weave and some Warby Parker glasses with plastic all over their mouth. Okay. And let me say this too. Let me say this one more thing about tattoos, okay? It's one thing that when you have tattoos on your body, and I can see if you were like, a wrestler or a fighter, MMA or in the military or whatever it be. But, okay, what else do you want to do with that? Seriously. Like, it's specifically addressing people who have the tattoos on their face. Only prisoners do that, right? So, where did you think you want to go with a tattoo on your face? What's the point in getting a tattoo on your face or getting a diamond put in your brain? Like, who did that? Lil Uzi Vert or Lil Who or Lil Nut, whatever, still is all the same. Who is so insane that would do that? Anything that's involved in that, I don't do that. I don't be around people like that. I take that shit seriously. Somebody comes up to me with a diamond in their head looking all crazy, like, I just said, you never know what Miss ValJones packing. Reminding you I'm military. You never want to test military kids. We're not like the Smiths or the Kardashians or the Hiltons. We're not those bitches. We're not that type of shit. And that was the problem. You had people, celebrities, entertainers, politicians, or whatever it be. They got way off into the celebrity culture, and they thought that they would play that same dumbass shit with the military. How'd that work, Lord? People want to play gangster until it's time to do gangster shit. People want to play soldier until it's time to do real soldier shit. You play too much in people's faces, and you thought that you would hit them for a lick. I told you. If you try to enable the purge, I told you that a long time ago. If you going to enable the purge, bitch, she crazy. No, I'm just brutally honest, which is, I guess, always been a problem for me. Everybody can't handle my brutal honesty. That's sad because I'm actually putting you on. Like everybody, I'm dropping the tea. Let me drop the tea. Here's the tea on this. Here's the girl, I got the tea. When did you all start doing that? When did you all start doing that? Probably kind of after like 2019, 2020, 2021, 22. Let's do a timeline. If I did a timeline search on you, what would I find? Some of these people just got on, and that's not to say that some of the people that got on YouTube, you want to express your mind, you can do that. I don't have a problem with you, but it's these people who want to come on your page and on your channel and think that they're going to embarrass you. Oh, honey, I would take that embarrassment. It really is like manure to my flowers to grow. I would be that lotus blossom just growing right out of that, yo. And by the way, the Moku boy, Malcolm Rocco, what's that whole album that you did, that whole Spotify album that you did, that none of that is you. Did you forget that I know you, bro? I know you in real life, so I know, number one, you can't sing like that. I know that is not your voice. It's these people with these voices and the thing that you do. And you actually have voice changers. See, I learned that from watching Bold and the Beautiful when they did that with Brooke. They did that with Brooke, and they tried to set Brooke up, with Brooke and Ridge, and Ridge's son, who didn't like Brooke at the time, and changed up and did some little voice morphing and shit. And I'm like, so it's funny how spirit, whether it's TV, nature, whatever it be, I get all the intel that I need. So why would I go to a reader and get a reading from you when actually I'm reading all of you? As you're looking at me, reading me. So I'm already set the content for today, but I'm getting ready to get off because I got some stuff to do today, because these bitches cannot work me. They can flip cards, and that's all they can do. They can flip cards and flip their ass up on OnlyFans too, but that's not what I'm going to do. And people got mad because I don't do that. You chose to do that. You chose to do that, and then you want to turn your nose up at me and look down at me, bitch. You got me all the way fucked up if you think I'm going to ever let a trashy ass hoe that took the low vibing route make me feel bad about me. Like that. What you need, what I need. Don't worry about what I need. I know exactly what I need. I'm doing good. Oh, and yeah, I made some carrot custard. Carrot. It's like a little short carrot. It's good too. It's good. It's so good because I wanted something sweet, but not too sweet. And I didn't have any sugar. Well, I had some sugar, but I'm like rationing my sugar with my coffee, okay? So I use Karo syrup. And you have to use extra Karo syrup because and you have to like the proportion of the liquid and the syrup and the sweet stuff. But the bottom line is so good. The batter was good, and the bottom line is kind of like pie. So I was gonna make it carrot cake, but it's kind of like in pie. So I guess it's carrot pie. Yeah. I call it carrot custard, but it's more like a carrot pie. And it's so good. So I got my own original recipe for carrot pie. I'll show you that too later on today. But it's so good. And I've got some, since people always want to, what'd you eat today? What'd you eat? I ate well. I fed myself. Double entendre today. But I fed myself. I've got some barbecue chicken. Oh my God, this barbecue sauce is the best. I'm gonna make some jasmine rice. So I don't know why people. Would you eat today? Why does it matter? Was it supposed to be starving? I ate more than motherfucking lettuce. Lettuce. That was symbolic for lettuce. Eat lettuce. Think about lettuce. If you think about lettuce, then you also hear the word let us. See, I'm giving you a clue. Lettuce. I eat lettuce, salad, lettuce. No, lettuce. It wasn't the emphasis on salad. The emphasis on lettuce. So they wanted to let them in. Lettuce in. See, it's the stuff that you don't get. You concentrate on lettuce, and you don't hear the last part of it. Lettuce in. Lettuce in. Who in? It's just that subliminal. It's just that quick. But they want to say I'm the crazy toxic shit. They want to say I'm homeless in my own house. See, I got bills. I got money and stuff I gotta sort out, so I don't need somebody coming in trying to tell me what to do when they can't even do for themselves. So why would I need somebody? Why would I need get a person coming in? My person's coming in right now, right as I'm trying to get my money together, and this person's coming in to help me. Oh, is that how it's going to go down? That's not how it's going to go down. We all know that's a joke, and we all know that's a lie. Anybody that's coming to me right now to get into my life as I'm trying to get myself together, number one, they see that she's trying to get herself together. So if I can attach to her, I can get myself together. I come to help. Bitch, back the fuck up. I've been through all those scenarios before. I'm 7 years old. I don't need none of you. I don't need none of my cousins, none of my friends, fake friends, whatever it be. All the people that walked with me, you chose to walk with me, and then you turned on me too. I caught the signs, but I really couldn't believe that you do it too. Et tu, Brute? And they know exactly who I'm talking to. You know why I haven't gone out there. And now I see why people like, you need to come out here. But I mean, I also like to explore. I like to go off into the woods and explore. And you have bombs and grenades and shit out there. I mean, I've been in some of the places where you already see that I go off the track. I go through some of the places where actually be training at, and I like jumping some of the trails and stuff too, because it brings me closer to you. But I realize this everybody's really out there training right now. I'm not gonna do that because I mean I might step into a you got stuff that I mean not like it's landmines all over the place, but it's stuff. Y'all got stuff to sort out, so I'm gonna let you do that. But I'm going to get back on the track again. I can walk right out there, but I got to get back to exercising. But I'm good. I have so many yoga and Pilates videos around here that I can exercise too. And yeah, I still seem like I'm losing weight. And so mommy says, resting helps you lose weight too. In case you didn't know, which unbeknownst to me, well, I mean it is, but it's still like, you can rest. If you get enough sleep and rest and eat well, you won't really have a weight problem. And you can eat what you want, but, well, not necessarily. But I'm just saying, if you take charge of your health, if you really are concerned with what you put in your body and what you put in your system, you will be fine. There's things that you can take charge of your health. Just don't give it over to somebody else. Don't surrender yourself to somebody else. They want you to surrender your life and your time and your money to them. And they want to put the battery in your back and suck your life out. I told you, that's not what seraphims do. I'm a seraphim, bitch. I'm not a wicked little fairy. I'm a fairy princess. I'm a butterfly. People really believe that they're butterflies. It's one thing like playing butterfly, but when you run into people, like I told you, when I start seeing that glassy eye, it's like, oh, that bitch really thinks she's a butterfly. Oh, that dude really thinks he's a bat. Okay. No. Cosplaying is one thing. When we are my immediate circle, I know my mom and my dad wasn't crazy, and I know a few people. I mean, I thought they were crazy in their own way, but not that type of crazy. But you have people like really, really, really crazy, like, oh, this person really think they're a bad. Oh, this bitch really thinks she a cat. Or you have all the witches and warlocks. That's a new trend, so everybody's getting in with the witches and warlocks, and they're calling up on names that they don't know. See, reminding you, I've learned this stuff from a long time ago. We can go back to eons and eons and eons and lifetimes of eons. If you believe in other lifetimes, I do too. I know reincarnation is real. But the thing about it is, I show you, and you still want to give me whatever this is. Cut off my neck for a meal? How's that working for you? Anyway, though, I'm not going to talk long today. I'm not even going to do music today because I got stuff to do. You get music tomorrow on BANDCAMP, so I'm not going to spoil you today. No music today. But I'm telling you, the minute that you want to start doing good things on YouTube and telling people and putting people on game, all the haters, all the sinners, all the bad witches and warlocks come in and they want to play in your lane. And there have been so many people, good people, bad people too, taken out. I told you, like I did in one of my videos section, if you know, you know. Some people got chipped, some people got tagged, some people got body bagged. I just remember those 7 doctors. When I was going through that stuff, I had 7 doctors. There are no coincidences. That much I know. There are no coincidences. And my mama's blood, my daddy's blood was in that hospital too. I'm talking about Womack Army Medical Center. And I had 7 doctors over me. Like, the number was just epic because I'm a 7. 7 is the spiritual path. I don't give a fuck with these 11s and 22s and 8s and 9s do. 7 is the path of the spiritual master. 7 is spiritual discernment. But I'm a 10 in whose eyes? Then if you're a 10, that you should be wise. But if you're a 10 and you're doing the shit that you do, then that shows that you're not a 10. That's just something that you're striving for. Are you really walking in your path? Is your path true to you? I was born. I'm a 7 path. I'm a spiritual master. That's the 7 sign. That's the 7. And I'm a 7. Which tomorrow, BANDCAMP Friday. So I'm going to be dropping I would tell you, but you'll know tomorrow. Now I'm getting into its alignment to what I'm dropping. Oh, and it talks about that too. Wow. That is so apropos how the Sacred Geometry Work show. And that's why people who are mad, they told all these lies about me. They're like, when you listen to Miss Val, she sounds as clear as can be. And I told you I haven't had any coffee or anything today, so that's why they want that. But she don't cry, she don't go. These are the most ignorant, dumb cunts and sluts I have ever seen in my life. Those are the kinds that you just want to, Mommy, Daddy, can I just shoot them? And they're like, no. No. I'm like the kid. There's a little kid. You can tell she's a military brat because her mom is asking her about the dog. She said, like, you know, if you had 3 dogs and someone, and I guess she was doing math, but I guess it was a math, but it's kind of like a psychological profile too. So if you had 3 dogs and somebody stole one, how many dogs would you have? 3. She said, no. If you had 3 dogs and somebody stole one away, how many dogs would you have? And she said 3. You don't get me. Hear what I'm saying? If you had 3 dogs and someone stole one, how many dogs would you have? And so, you know, the little girl decided to clarify her mom because she knew what her mom was asking, but mom wasn't getting what she was saying. She said, I have 3 dogs and 1 dead body. That's me. I thought that shit was so funny. The little girl said that. I relate to stuff like that. I really do. So, but I gotta go. I got stuff to do. But ants, soap and water. Maybe you have some. Don't do that. Don't do that today. Don't do that. 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 I don't want people to go around spraying homeless people with soap and water. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And I probably shouldn't have said it because somebody's going to do it. Dude, you stink. Do that with your own family. Don't go to other people. You don't know what they're going through. They got their own problems. I mean, you got some people in your family that feel like they need a bath. Parents will do that too. Parents have done that on their children. I guarantee you parents who do that on their children, they get that hose and they wash them down, they hose them down. Like they do that with prisoners too. Sometimes you got to hose these people. You talk about waterboard. Somebody want to waterboard me. You really want to waterboard you want to waterboard the military brat who's watched by the special ops and the FBI and the CIA. Oh, okay. Special force. Okay, go ahead and do that, G. Go ahead. Let's go. We on go. I got that from you. I can't get that song out of my head. Honorable. Actually, that was the producer who produced that song. I'll rock would be out any because of that little shit that J. Cole did. You know what? That shit. But that's in the past. Take care of your 4 kids and 5 kids and what do. And somebody think that I'm mad because somebody a raggedy ass bitch had a raggedy ass baby on me. I could give a damn about that shit. Was I supposed to be sad? Was I supposed to be mad? Is this the narrative that you try to put? Somebody come up. Oh, was it? Which one was supposed to be? It was supposed to be LaQuina, LaQuanda, LaHuda, LaHalo, Silvio, or Dallas with it. Yeah, I had a baby. Like the time I was out on post. I was out at Tan Creek. I was out and I was doing a live too. And I had somebody that looked like the bitch came out with a baby, like she was walking toward me, and I like started saying something, and then she walked right on her way. So I don't know if that's the same one. Okay, that's the same one to try to get me to sign up. That's the one that tried to, like, between the Just Ward and Umar Johnson. They, bitch, stay in your motherfucking lane. I'm telling you, these hoes, you know, you try to look them up and research something and you can't find them. Okay, like the dude in Atlanta who thought he was going to call me out the other night on my YouTube channel, like you got charges. I done sent something to the cops should arrest you just for outside. You know, you can get arrested for fraudulent charges, right? I hope every single one of you motherfuckers go to jail behind that shit. You have turned around and you put the police on people, and you've got the wrong people hit from the dumb shit you do. Man, that's why I didn't become a cop. I've had the sheriff department and the police department say, of course, you know, already know the FBI, like, don't you want to join us? I'm like, no, because I mean, you know, I like doing me. Allow me to help you doing what I do. I feel like I'm in a better field to help people with their spirit and help heal their spirit and help what the traumas. I'm here as a trauma worker. I'm not a trauma bonder. People want to trauma bond on me and want me to deal with their little group and their little organization. No, but you don't want to change. Some people don't want to change. I'm only dealing with people that I see change. If I see growth in you and I see you're trying, I can help you. But if I remotely see that you're stuck in that shit, and I see the pattern that you want to be stuck, you just want me to be in that shit with you, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. And I would advise everybody that's watching me to not do that. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't give a damn if it's your mama, your papa, your sister, your brother. These are not the times. I'm telling you, I don't know what you think the rapture is, but the rapture is not kind. The rapture is, you got this spooky thing about people disappearing up in the sky, and kind of like, with Family Guy, right? When they went to the church, and and Stan and Francine were like, making out in the back room in the church, and then they went outside, everybody's being raptured up, except for them. It's not like that, though. You can wake up one morning and realize that that person's next to you, you're disconnected. That spirit is just that quick. You'll realize all of a sudden, you see it. You see the demon that you're sleeping with. You feel the demon that you're sleeping with. You've been having hits. You've been having little signs like something's not right. Something's not right. Now, I'm not talking to the crazy people, right? Because some crazy people, like I dated a crazy motherfucker who looked at all of my African statuettes and stuff like that, and all of a sudden he decided that they were all demonic. This is the same person that tried to stab his, he tried to shoot his grandmother. I don't think he did shoot his grandmother. And I dated some, see, that's why, and I dated this person. This was about 2 years after my husband had died. Now, I will say this, crazy sex is good sex. I am blessed that I didn't get anything, because I think this person was a sexaholic. And he was a Christian too, hardcore Christian at that. It's these hardcore Christians that's why the poem, I did the poem, Faded Nightmares in my head, is behind people like that, who, like I said, going back and forth from Bible to Becky, want to be saint and want to be sexy, conflicted and something, it's the deal. Anyway, but, and it's very real. That shit's very real. You have people that are crazy. I mean, like, really crazy. Like, now, if you think I'm crazy, I'm not going to chase anyone. So, whoever's saying I'm crazy, I'm not chasing anyone. I'm not caught. Once I deem you're crazy, snip, tip, cut. I deal with my own type of crazy. I mean, we're all, a little bit type of crazy to do the shit that we do. But that type of crazy, oh no, I don't fuck with that type of crazy. I don't. Now, I did that, but think about it. I was still healing from my husband's murder. So that was kind of like a trauma bond too, because we met through poetry. We met through a poetry event. And he played guitar, and I actually kind of liked what he did. He had a little kufi and all that, and I thought, we were kind of into the same shit. And then, finally, after, and we had, like, it wasn't instant like that. It wasn't like, it was like, months or so before we got in the sack like that. Because I'm not a quick fix. I'm not a quick hit. I don't jump into bed like that. No, I gotta, like, be around you for, weeks to a month or so. I'm not a one-hit wonder. I'm not an overnight stand. Like, I'm not a catch a room. Let's catch a room in a hotel and in and out and that's it. No, that's never going to be a plan for me. No. If I don't deem you in my life to be in my life permanently, I'm not even remotely going to think about sleeping with anybody. I don't sleep around. I'm not the sleep around kind. Go to my cousins now. Go to a lot of these people in the church. That's what they do. They say they don't, they're lying. Like, I can tell you a whole bunch of principles right now with no principle. A whole bunch of preachers too. God is not happy with all of you, but you believe in God. Well, I hope Marvin Sapp believes in God, because we're going to see how this rock nation, this is going to be interesting. I keep bringing that up because I find this so hilarious. Not me. Gives you Christians something to think about other than telling me to repent. Why don't you go and tell Marvin Sapp to repent? Let's see how he handles that. Go and chase him. Go bother him. Why you bother me? I'm not even in your church. I can tell you about some of the churches. I can tell you about some of the mega churches here in Fayetteville. But they know who they are. I remember that time my husband and I, we had gotten back from Atlanta. We were at the Fayetteville Press Christmas party. One of the stories that J. Cole talks about in his raps, which is true. I can verify that because I saw it personally before he did. Maybe he saw me. Maybe he was listening to me too. Did Beyonce and JC put you up to do that shit to me? How's that working for you? In my mind, I'm going to Carolina. I find this hilarious too. All you wonderful J. Cole supporters. I'm not knocking his talent. I'm just saying his morals are a little skewed. But I guess when you have to play in the Jay-Z Beyonce field, it's the shit that you have to do. My sorority sister. How you doing, Sarah? Angie Stone was a sorority sister too. Now my sorority sisters. You going to the boule? No. Why? Do you know that the Zeta Phi Beta sorority, Phi Beta Sigma fraternity house, we were the only house, well, number one, we're the only fraternity and sorority, Black Greek fraternity sorority, that's constitutionally bonded. So right off the bat, we were on the sister and brother tip. Sisters having, sisters, having brothers, and family having family. So don't get it twisted with what Divine Nine and the boule is. I see a lot of people talking about the boule, but they don't know. They're just jumping on the trend and do this shit. It depends on where you take it. It honestly depends on where you take it. There's some good qualities. I do believe knowing what they went through, just like with your Rockefellers too, with your Rockefeller, and I'm not talking about Rockefeller, I'm talking about your Rockefellers with the railroads and all that stuff. When Fannie Lou Hamer, when these people were getting together with these fraternities and sororities, we were going through a time in America where America wasn't treating black people right, wasn't treating black intelligence right. You can't stand black intelligence and black brilliance now. That's why you always stereotype us, right? You will stereotype. You will lift up somebody like a Jay-Z and Beyonce and hold that in our face. But somebody like me, you'll jump on the case and try to take me out the picture, right? Because you don't want people to see a qualified, beautiful, brilliant, handsome black person. And that's goddamn sad. That's your motherfucking insecurity. That's your motherfucking arrogance. That's your motherfucking ignorance. That's your motherfucking fake ass superiority. Superiority to what? Go back to your country. You go back to your country. Bitch, you were the first immigrant. How dare you? If I really get the power that I know that's due to me, I'm kicking every motherfucker off my land and out my... Ooh, girl, pull it back. Sarah Locke Ali came out, Divine Lineage. Bitch, I'm not the one you want to play with that shit. Don't, and I go flicking again. I be flicking again. I be flicking again. She be flicking. She be flicking off flies. Flick. Yeah, I knew a flick too. I knew a Q dog named Flick. Like, I don't want to get into that because I could talk to you about, it's rape is a horrible thing. Rape is it will traumatize you for the rest of your life. Whether it's from somebody you don't know, and I don't know which is worse, if it's from somebody you don't know or somebody you do know. But I know it's a trauma that stays with you for life. Anybody that says, you just get over it. You don't just get over it. You just deal with it. Just like telling soldiers to just get over. They see people, many of them, you have no idea what some of them do. Some of them literally have to kill or be in the mode to kill people every single day. And they have seen people killed too, right in front of them. Some of them right now have got injuries that you can't see. Injuries of the spirit and the mind. But they have to put it down way deep. It makes me cry when I think about it, because I cry the tears that you can't cry or won't cry. But I'm telling you, when you hold that shit deep inside, if you don't get around somebody that you can at least say hi or just sit and watch the sunset and not say anything, or watch the sunrise, or have a cup of coffee and just look over the water, or just breathe. Somebody that you can lay your head on their shoulder, because everybody's always laying their head on your shoulder and trying to get out of you what they need. But who do you lay your head on? It makes me, the empathy is coming through. The empathy is coming through. Let me shield that. I'm right where I need to be. But I start to feel that because they're in training day. Everybody's out here training. But it's just so much stuff that soldiers go through that you don't see. I'm telling you, you don't want the military to crash out. You seriously don't. You really don't. When the military crash out, fuck the president. It won't matter. I'm telling you, if you dumb enough to enact the purge, bitch. If you don't think they're ready for you. Somebody said you gotta pick a side. I didn't have to pick a side. They picked me. I'm valuable to somebody. So I'm good. These tears are not for me. These tears are for my men and women who they have to have that strong face every day. But some days you don't feel like being strong. Some days you really do want to cry. Some days you really do want to get away. Some days you just need a hug. Sometimes you just need somebody to sit on a bench, eat a Kit Kat, look at the ducks, look at the turtles, watch the dragonflies go by. Or just sit back on the grass. Be careful of the ants, because there's stuff hidden in the grass, and that too. That too. Like, there's always stuff hidden. You have to remove the stuff you see what's hidden. That's what I do. I remove all that layer that you've had to build up from being in this. It's a wicked world, but it's not a wicked earth. The earth will always be there for you, but it is a wicked world because of all the shit that the government's fucked up. You have I feel sorry for the people that you have been set up to. Like I said, I've had 2 calls today. One talking about the Medicare, and the Medicare Advantage has never been an advantage. But the people who are trying to sell that, they're not even old enough to get Medicare yet. So, or they either don't get it, so they don't have a clue. And I'm telling you again, the Medicare Advantage is not an advantage. That is a scam. You can't pick your doctors the way you want to, and you can't go back to Medicare once you get Medicare Advantage. I mean, you can, but it's just so much drama that it will make you wish that you didn't. But you have people calling you up, and you've had all this stuff going in the mail about get this, and that's so sad, and that's so wrong, and I just don't know what exactly our government's on, and because I have the nerve to tell the truth. Oh, I see, you really do want to kill truth tellers and stuff like that, and I get it, I really do. But when I was minding my business and just dropped it, which I did like several years ago, you surrounded me with a bunch of boo-boo the fools, and you really started coming to me. So I don't know if it was the government or Beyonce or Jay-Z or whatever it was, but you wouldn't let me be. You should have left me motherfucking alone. You think I don't know when I've got special forces and special ops around me vetting me too? You think I don't know when I've got the FBI and the CIA and the feds vet me too? I told you, I was a young person. I was vetted by the FBI trying to find out who our mafia neighbor was. And I was asking questions like Medea, like, what you want to know? Why, what'd he do? What do you know about him? Why? What do I know about who? Do I know about what? What do you want to know? Why you want to know it for? Who are you again? Okay, well, what did he do? But do you know? Well, have you seen anything? Seen anything like what? Well, have you seen anybody going there? Seen anybody like do what? What did he do? I'm asking questions. He's asking 20 questions. I'm asking 22. Can you imagine? As I'm saying, when my mom and my dad come in from their meeting and stuff, and they're in the regalia too. So they're in the Eastern Star and the Mason regalia, and they're coming in. So I guess he's already like, let me hold my stance. You're a white man in a black neighborhood. Oh, already, this man's about to dance, because here come these black people in their royal regalia going like, who the fuck is this? They're already looking at, who is this white man talking to our kid? Who the fuck are you? And then looking at me like, what the fuck you talking? They didn't say that because my parents are not that type, but you can tell the energy was there in the eyes, and they were like, and my dad was getting ready to blast this white man. He was backing down real quick. That's what I said. Some of you crazy ass white people, you ain't run up against the good black one shit. Because bitch, when you do, it's gonna be a humbling factor to you. I see a humbling factor in some of these superior. You forgot that Hitler was a confused Jew and a drug. Hitler was a hopped up fiend. You don't research your team. You got to research these things. No, seriously, Hitler was hopped up on cocaine, crack, and amphetamine. He was hopped up on everything. His doctors were keeping him hopped up on just shit, and he hopped up his own soldiers too. Do you know this is not, and for the record, more blacks were killed in the slave trade than the Jews. So if we're going to talk about the Jewish Holocaust, let's talk about the black Holocaust too. But you don't want to talk about that. Okay, that's fine. But I know goddamn well there's no goddamn Jew coming after me, bitch. You were like, you're not even the race of Jews. You're not a Hebrew. Jewish and Hebrews are two different things. So you better sit the fuck down, because all that money can go down too. God, whatever it be, God, Shekinah, Allah, all the God's getting ready to snatch that shit out of you. You've gotten real bogus in the shit that you do. You thought you were going to do this forever. Oh no, honey, this is called the flip. You wait for a man to come through, a white man at that. What white man would that be? We're so sick and tired of seeing the blue-eyed, blonde-haired Jesus, and you know that was never a fact. These Shakespeare stories. But anyway, back to this man with the FBI, and my dad getting ready to lay him out, right? And it's just like, no, ma'am, sir, no. She was, listen, your daughter is special. She's something else. I am something else. He was just backtracking and everything and just being all nice and humble and stuff. No, she's good. We're good. He didn't want to smoke. But I find it funny that, he would wait until, because they do be watching like that, because they be watching. I mean, they don't do something just on the fly. The FBI never do anything on the fly like that. You know anything about the FBI? So when I saw people at the beach, or if I see people walking with me, you want to ask the questions. I know the questions you ask. Now, how does she know? Because I'm just me. Maybe it's because I'm a real oracle. Maybe it's because I'm a real empath. Maybe because I really am who I am. You got all these people lying on social media. I'm a reader, and I'm doing whatever, but and that's a scam. I'm actually doing the thing. So when you come to the real one, you think I'm the scam. How'd that work for you? So see, some of them figured it out. So they rock with me. The few that real do. Now the ones with your fake ass president, because the fake ass person trying to set me up and come, bitch, they're coming after you because they're looking at you. They're looking at your bitch ass because you're taking the country down. You're taking the country down fast. Jobs are being lost with this bullshit, and semi trucks on the road with no drivers. Pandemic number 4, 5, 6, 7. People gotta die from that shit. That's one thing that my soldiers on base and some of the people, some of the firemen and some of the police around here too said she gets us, because some of you are having the same questions about that shit too. Something ain't right about that shit. But YouTube was shutting me down like crazy, so I don't say what it is. I just say, everyone got on the heroin shot, and it acted like heroin. Wow, that's a good one. That's what I can do. Everybody took the heroin shot. Everybody danced for donuts and chicken for the heroin shot, and it acted like heroin. And so a lot of people now are still like dying from the heroin. And so a lot of people, you got to cover up those numbers of the deaths from the heroin. So you're going to put semi trucks out there with no drivers. You got people without jobs who get crazy because when people don't have food and can't get lights and can't feed themselves or the family right, they get a little off kilter. They do strange things for change. So you got these deviants, these succubuses, these perverts, these pedos, who that's right down their lane. Because desperation will make you sell your body and your soul for a buck. But that's something I won't do. And they tried to strip me of everything, like they were going to make me surrender to them. Now, who's surrendering to who? You got God's daughter all the way fucked up. She can't be God's daughter. Why? Because you say so? Who the fuck are you? Anyway, the FBI agent reminded, so, he was saying, like, gee, you got a special. That was probably like, what, 10, 11, 12, something like that. So he said, she's something else. She said, listen, when you get of age, if you ever want a job with us. See, the men had already done sorted me out, like, called me, genius and all that, but, and they wanted to, like, do the little, whatever it is that you do when Mensa gets you. But my dad and my aunt were like, nah, nope. My mom, being the Sagittarius, high vibing Sagittarius, yay! My daughter said, gee, all the 50,000 trophies I started at a certain point, I just give it to my mom, Got a trophy in reading, give it to my mom. Got a trophy in spelling, give it to my mom. Got a trophy in track, give it to my mom. Got a trophy for whatever, give it to my mom. I don't give a damn about trophies. I mean, I cared about the cheerleading trophy because you stole it. When I do the work, when I know I do the work, and I should get the trophy and it doesn't go to me, I feel some way about that. I feel like when somebody wrongs me, I didn't realize that my dad. So that's why the little that's why the little hateful little racist teacher, like, they apologized and gave the trophy back to me that they gave to the white girl. I didn't know that my daddy went out and cussed that woman out. That's my dad. My dad does not play about his daughter. Know that. My dad still doesn't play about his daughter. Know that spirit never dies. I'm a prime example of that. Spirit never dies. I told you that I'd be connected with nature, which is my mom. My mom represents that, and she is the ultimate groomer in my life. My dad represents the sun and life and justice and just karma, and he protects his daughter. And I told you when I was out there, doing that walk, and said, drop everything, drop the industry, and I dropped Soul School Cafe for about a couple of years because I didn't know who was. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm getting like a surround sound of shots. Like, I mean, whoa. People I help, I'm feeling this. Let me pull back, because when you're in the mess, you got so much shit going on. It's hard for you to tune into what's going on with you. See, that's the confusion. That's the confusion that's surrounding you. If you get surrounded, you don't have time to pull back and figure out what you are feeling. You're feeling everyone else. See, especially if you're an empath, you got to get by yourself. So don't let these hoes on YouTube or social media tell you got to be with a man, and you got to be with one, you got to be. You don't have to be with nobody but you. Learn to touch some grass. Learn to breathe some fresh air without a joint or a brew. God damn. Y'all be normalizing this shit, but the fact of the matter is you still get arrested for weed. So I don't know what this whole stuff about everybody smoking weed on YouTube is about. Weed is not legal yet. Figure it out. Where are all these people getting all this weed that they're smoking all this weed at? How are you being allowed to do that? And it's not legal everywhere. I don't give a damn if it's legal somewhere else, but it's not legal everywhere that you are. But you smoking it, which lets other people say, I can do that too. And then their ass get arrested. Well, somebody knew that was going to happen. Like, did you think, like, my Pisces friend that I did radio with, that, okay, wow, and that too. No, don't call me Carl. We're not doing that. That was a prime example of how Pisces and Aquarius work with him and Val. No, we're not. No, I learned a lot from that. And with the crypto too. Wow, y'all were trying to set me up on a whole bunch of ways, but I still find it funny how the last time, that was about, I keep bringing that up because it is funny how God works in my life. It is funny how the last time from another Aquarius, the last time I saw him too, because his prices kept going up, and I said, this weed is like not what it used to be, so you cheat me, bro. I thought we went to school and everything, and that's how you're gonna do me fine. Like anybody can be mayor in Fayetteville, that one. But anyway, the last week, because I started realizing that nobody I could trust. Like, everybody was trying to poison me. It seems like paranoia, but the fact is a fact. I'm surprised I didn't die from the stuff I ingested, the food that I ate, and the stuff that I did. I'm like, I must be meant to be here, because people have been trying to kill me for a long time. I get now why mama was tasting on my food. But the last time, like, I got some weed, 2-3 years ago? I haven't smoked a joint in 2 or 3 years. Because the last bag I got, $40, boop, disappeared, went to the portal. You have no idea how much I have searched this house. I mean, I pulled everything out. Like, a bag of weed just doesn't disappear. And yet it did. Like, my book just doesn't disappear. So I have actual portals in my house that, like, or maybe it's just dimensions. Like, the book might come back. The weed ain't gonna come back. The book probably not gonna come back either, because mommy and daddy knows. Oh, she into these witches' ass. Like, oh, so you want to play some witchcraft game with me? Oh, that's what we're doing. You don't master everything, right? But I saw that, but I that is not my field, to go into the dark arts and show them how much of a master I can be. It is not my field to be the biggest demon and devil, in history. against the devil. But they call me the devil anyway, and I might be the devil to the devil. But anyway, I'm gonna do me. I got other stuff to do. I can focus. So my focus is not on that. My focus is on my military family. My focus on helping you. My focus on wanting my military brats to grow up to realize that the world that they're going into is not fair. That your parents are parents. They're not always perfect. And if you have military parents, we are our own culture. And sir, ma'ams, the women know this more than the men. The men sometimes have a hard time, a little bit. Your children are not your soldiers. Your children are your children. Although sometimes you treat your soldiers like children, but your children are not your soldiers. Change up your energy. I know it's hard if you're that drill sergeant, or you're that commanding, or you're that gunner, or you're that the master gunner, and you have that. That's why you have a lot of people not. That's why you do have a lot of people who are not necessarily married in the military. And I know you want to be partnered too, but before you get around somebody that, as strong as you are, and believe you me, I know how strong you can be. As strong as you are, you do have a heart too. It was that heart that made you go into that. You have a heart for justice. You have a heart for truth. You have a heart for doing the right thing. You really want to help people. You want to be the hero. But the hero can be hurt too. And I want to be the one that can help you. If you're a real hero, not a fake hero. I don't do fake heroes. I don't do movie heroes. I don't do rapper heroes. I don't do actor heroes. Fuck that shit. That's why when I start doing my personal readings, it's only for military. And I'm going to have to see your ID card. I have to see your cat card. That's just it. And as I said, if somebody now wants to come into my life, and people are like, you gotta somebody. No, this is not the time to come into my life. I'm right where I need to be. So this is me starting my job and my stuff all over again. This is me being me. Nobody can come in and do this but me. So if you're coming in this time, you're a distraction. There's coffee maybe, Starbucks once, but there's no official dating or sleep with anybody. Nothing. None of that. 27, 28. None of that. This is like no. This is me doing what I need to do. I'm good by myself. I'm great by myself. Listen, I'm great by myself. I'm not missing anyone. When I want to go out and see people, I go and talk to people in the store, talk to people in Family Dollar, talk to people whatever I do. I got people that I can conversate with anywhere. I'm easy to talk to. If you're real. If you're not, I'm not easy to talk to. Somebody says I look like I have resting bitch face. I probably do. If you've been through the stuff that I've been through, you'd have resting bitch face too. But I need people to know, don't think I'm an easy target. I will fuck you up, bitch. I let a lot of people slide on some shit, but I will not let you slide. Now, you say some dumb shit to me, you say some slick shit to me, I will embarrass you right in front of your crew. That's how it's going to go down with me. I will hold, God damn it, nothing bad. So know that up front. That's where I'm at. You come and say some slick shit to me around some people, I'll bust you out right in front of your friends. You want to pull a cap on me, bitch? My guns are already set on you. Let's go. I always play to win. I don't play to lose. Is this a game? You're a fool playing with me on any game. Ask your rappers about that. Ask your neighborhood drug dealers about that. How insane is Miss Val Jones? Oh, she's real insane. To the insane person. Because smartness, intelligence, usually it's insane because you constantly taking crack, but you sold my name. And I mean all the crack. The crack in the ass, the crack in the tea, the crack in the weed, the crack in the Vic, the crack in everything. But you want to play on my top and play on my head for a lick. Bitch, I shall fuck you up all kinds of ways. You saw how I killed those ants. I killed people like that too, okay, if I had to. I think that shows something about me, how I got so much joy out of killing those ants and stuff like that. Like, it's like, like that. about it, that's weird. Like, she is getting off on killing this shit, and she kills fast. That's what I do. Anyway, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. I got work to do. Man, my phone was overheating. So, my phone was overheating. But, oh my God, no wonder the fly came in. My door is wide open. Oh, I'm letting all the flies in my house. Shit. Damn it. My door is wide open. My phone overheated and I left all this stuff out. I left all my books and everything out. But, we're done for today. That's it. I really got stuff to do today. Oh, golly gee. But we're back outside. We're back outside. Where they at? Dead. Oh, there's some more. One more. Dead. Gotcha. Soap and water, babies. Soap and water. That's what's wrong with a lot of people. I don't understand why people smell. What's the deal with drug addicts and crack addicts and alcoholics? Why don't you wash? If you got money to buy drugs and alcohol, you don't have money to get soap. Is soap? Are you allergic to soap? I take about 2 or 3 baths a day. I remember when Big Brother had the girls. See, that's what I said. You do have Big Brother watching, Big Brother in every kind of way. Speaking of which, bitches, y'all owe me money. You know who I'm talking about. You know, SNL, Big Brother, all you bitches owe me money. See, now people say, oh, Val going on her credit. No, bitches, you know you owe me money. And I'm going to let that go. Hey. Had to get the drive-by come through. If you know, you know. But, oh, the sun's getting ready. The sun just got hotter, too. So I'm going to go. That's it, because I got stuff to do today. I'm going to eat some food, eat some breakfast, and have a good day. That's your motivation talk. I want to come in, and I'm going to let them flip the cards and do whatever they do. But I want to talk to my crew, because it's sad to say we're in a wicked world. I wish I didn't have to say it, but we are in a wicked world. So I'm here to tell the truth. My way. This is my channel. This is me. This is my opinion. So whether you agree with me or not, then you know what? It's okay. You can go to any other channel and listen to what somebody else has to say. But I'm not going to come in. You're not going to come into my class and tell me what to do. No rapper, no actor, no politician, no preacher, no nobody. And if you really think, you want to try to drive me crazy and make me feel like I give a fuck about you, where your teethies go, where your head go, where your ends go, where your morality go, where your jail time, how do I see jail time in your future? Oh, I do. You want to play some games on me, and I'm playing on you. Like I said, I can be a psychological motherfucking beast. And I don't look like it, right? That's the beauty of it. I don't look like I could be a psychological beast. I don't look like I could be a killer. But if you were doing a psychological profile on me, like look at, the people who are doing a psychological on how I kill these ants. Like, and she's relentless with this shit too. There's one slipped away. Bitch slipped away. Gotcha. She's relentless on this shit. She is getting off on killing ants. Look, dead. All of them dead. All of them dead. All of them dead. All of them dead, man. Dead. Oop, look. Run, bitch, run. Run, Forrest, run. Run. Dead. I'm like this on video games, too. Can you imagine can you imagine the men in my life, my husband's, how, like, I remember, like, my first one with Gallagher. I love Gallagher, and he used to, like, think, and, okay, this is funny, but it's not funny. I'm not, it's not that I'm competitive, but I've noticed with the men in my life, like if you're playing a video game and you say, this is the top level, but it's the top level because you couldn't get past that level. Train. Trains make me sad. Shipment. Equipment being shipped out. We're at war. I don't give a damn what they say. We're at war. Equipment's being shipped out on trains. We heard again. We're definitely at war. That's why they got all the training and stuff around here. Everybody's training here. There's something about Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base. It really is. There's portals here. There's lots of portals here. Oh wow, I saw that light flick. So I'm not imagining that. I know I'm watching something right now that I'm not imagining at all. Ooh wow. Ooh wow. Ooh wow. So stuff I can say. Um, just the stuff I can say. But I'm here for you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm here for you. I hear you. They know it. They know. They know who I'm talking to. I'm here for you like you're here for me. I gotta go. I got some stuff to do. BANDCAMP.com. I know I'm just killing these ants, man. But I can get. It's just easy. Soap and water, man. Soap and water. 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 That's why a warning to anybody that feels like you want to come for me, you want to, try to accost me, rape me, steal from me, rob from me. Bitch, you're so dead. You're so fucking dead. You're so incredibly dead. You're so incredibly dead. You think there goes my birds too. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. You think I'm kidding with this? I'm not. So, you know what? I'm not what you want. Hey, baby. I'm not what you want. I'm here for you. I'm here for my crew. They say pick a side. Well, they picked me. So I guess they find the treasure. I mean, I find the treasure in YouTube. That stipend. 70-year-old woman with stage 4 chronic kidney disease. These people keep me out of my jobs unless you're going to get me to talk to some of your people, some of your schools too. I do that, and I do it quite fluidly. I'm not going to get in there and be all ghetto fabulous and shit like that. I don't do that. I'm a military brat, bitch. I'm not going to try to get these kids growing up to be thugs and hoes and shit like that. We're better than that. I mean, if the children are our future, then what type of future are we leaving them, and what type of future can it be if our children are growing up to be thugs and hoes and rappers and actors who have no goddamn morality? And then these bitches want to come for me with all the stuff that I've been through, and I tried to lift you up too with my show and my music. You want to take off my head for a lick? I will see every single one of you bitches dead in a ditch. Don't fucking play with me, because then I snap just like that. The nerve of these motherfuckers. And they think I'm gonna come back to that shit because you got a problem with a little bald head hoe. And I just want to be worthy. I just want to be saying, fuck you, bitch. God damn you all. God almighty. What type of shit is that? I cannot deal with crazy people. Just kill them all. Kill them all. Kill all these hoes. Kill them all. And that's exactly what I would do. Like, I'm killing ants, bitch. Don't play with me, because I have PTSD too. So I get what real killers do. That you kill in the name of justice, not in the name of sus. Not in the name of some succubus lust. You don't kill for lust. You kill for justice. You kill for lust. You kill because you have to. You kill because you have to protect yourself. You kill because you have some enemy coming to kill you and steal your shit. Steal your health, your wealth, and everything about you that you grew. People want to lie on you. People want to take the land out from under you and then look over you like this. Like, now what you gonna do? I will fucking kill you, ho, and everybody in your ancestry too. Don't play with seraphims. We don't play that shit. Now, I could be crazy. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I might be. I might be, and I might not be. Read up what a motherfucking... Sorry, mother. I forgot people. Read up what a seraphim does. Read up on seraphims. Y'all been reading up on Nephilims. Read up on seraphims for a minute. The trains brought that over me, because the war angel just came through. Nerthus, I told you Nerthus. Read up on Nerthus too. Nerthus. Nerthus. And Sarah Kali, divine lineage. That's what came up in the cards. So, we're gonna let it out. That's it. I got stuff to do. Bandcamp Friday. You want to support me? Support an artist by supporting my project on Bandcamp Friday. I got projects on Bandcamp.com right now at ValJonesDaO. So go and buy an album. Certified Crash Outs. dealing with people like this, while you don't want to deal with certified crash outs, I'll let you know exactly who the certified crash outs are. So I think everybody should at least get that album. It's a book. It's an audio book. It's a poetry book. If you're into poetry, but it's poetry, therapy, comedy, humor. It's some of everything in Certified Crash Outs. But it puts you on game too. Certified Crash Outs. I'm not just, it's got the music if you want music too, but it's like therapeutic. No need to write a book when most people can't read, and that's sad. And see, the thing about it is, sometimes you don't have time to read, so you can just put that in your headphones and exercise or do what you do, or even go to sleep, or either just chill, get your joint, get your brew, get wherever it is, and like, yep, and you can jam with that too. I will have a brand new Soul School Cafe coming up probably Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Saturday, probably more like Sunday. We'll see. But my first priority is BANDCAMP Friday, which is tomorrow. So I got to get into the studio and finish this up and eat. But that's it. Planes in the sky. So my crew's already said hi. There goes a birdie going by. So it's like, it's just too easy for me. This is what I do. I'm Val Jones. Welcome to my legacy and my ministry. The Oracle Parables is real. Everybody's talking about their parables, like the Vegas, like the Vegas birds. Talk about the parables. Talk about parables. Oh my God, this Gemini has just tried to he just tried to mirror me for the rest of his life. But how did that work for you? See, all Geminis don't get it until they do. All the Gemini and the Leo. Okay, I got a story for you. This Gemini and this Leo and this Aquarius got together and they failed. And it went to and it went to hell in a rowboat. So, oh wow, look at Fred. Hey baby. You got some new. Oh wait, those are the yellow wasps. Those are the ones I just read about. That they said in the news. I don't know if that's fake news or if that's something that they're just trying to make people go crazy. Because something about the wasp with the yellow legs. That was a yellow leg wasp. Look up what the deal is with the yellow leg wasp. There's something about that because I saw that in the news yesterday. So it's something about the yellow leg wasps. I didn't pay attention to it, but I'm paying attention now because I saw it, so it just came on through. So I guess look up what the yellow leg wasps are about. Anyway, that's it. I got stuff to do. Have a good one. If you like my vibe, like, tag, subscribe, share it. I don't know. Who you sharing to? You don't have to. You like and subscribe. You don't have to share it with nobody. Just between us, because this is just for a few. There's a billion people that I'm not talking to, but I'm talking to the 144,000 in my crew. There goes the dragonfly. There goes the mockingbird. There goes the bluebird too. There goes the plane in the sky. And then the yellow leg wasp went by, and we killing ants today. Oh yeah, like I said, I've had my last real story short as far as video games. If you tell me this is the top level, I will see. I mean, sometimes I won't, but sometimes I will. And I don't think I don't think I was that type of person. Although I can't be sarcastic. Maybe just a little. I don't think I was that type. I don't think I'm that type of person where if I got to a bigger level, then say if my husband got to 14th level and I took it to 15 and I went, ha 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 ha, I thought you said this was the top level. I just made it at 15 high. I don't think I did that. I don't think I did that. I don't remember. I don't think I'm that type of person. I could be. I don't know. But it's but don't be so braggadocious. I mean, men, be a man. I want you to be a man around me. But don't be so overly masculine or so overly I'm number one, I'm a tomboy. I'm not a frilly little girl. Mommy wanted me to be a frilly, which is odd because my mom was a soldier and a nurse and a tomboy too. So I just didn't get it from my daddy. I got it from her too. And again, shout out to the medics and the firemen and the paratroopers. I can't be around. I can't be around all that blood, man. I can't. It's just not. It's just not. It's just not what I do. I'm a nurse's kid, but I don't do nurse's shit. I don't, but I'm about my health. I'll read that medical journal through and through because that's me. I'm a researcher. I love to that's why I'll say I'll look through medicines. I'll look through medicines till the cows come home. This does this. This does this. This does this. I can be the doctor's worst nightmare or their good patient because you don't have to do a lot of talking to me as far as how this works and that works. Because I would research that shit for myself. I don't wait for somebody to tell me because a lot of these doctors and stuff like that, they're about your wealth, not your health. That is true. Take charge. Like Kate Valley, take charge of your health. Take charge of your money. They'll take charge of your wealth. Fuck your health. But hey, go ahead and do you. You can fuck around and find out and see the same bitch who tried to do that shit that happened to her personally. See what happened with. I'm not even going to talk about that. Every Jones is not the same. Every Jones is not the same. I'm not Omega. I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, I am a researcher. There goes my birds. I will research medicine and research like aspirin is aspirin till the cows come home. I'm a research medicine. That's why I researched that medicine when they were doing that shit, and I was like, wait, this shit is wrong. This shit kills. This shit is poison. This is when I see too many poisons and something. I'm like, why are you putting that in your body? And they knew too. Pandemic number 1, number 2, number 3, and now we have war. A lot of people are gonna die. Well, that's a part of the scheme too. That's just it. A lot of people are gonna die, and they knew. Everybody should be having a class action suit against who? The answer is in the question. Right, right. So I got stuff to do. So go ahead and have a good day. Like, subscribe, and you'll get more of this maybe every day, every other day. When I do it, you'll know. Just hit the button so when I come on, you'll know. And tithe my vibe because you know what? I need money too. Money keeps the reciprocity and keeps the energy going and glowing. So you got money, y'all got something. $5, $10, $20, $100. Like that would be nice. $50 to $100, Cashapp $valJonesDaO, Cashapp $valJonesDaO, or PayPal at iamvaljones@gmail.com. iamvaljones@gmail.com. This is different between me and them. Some people like, give me $1,000. Go ahead and tie me $1,000 to that. If somebody tied me $2,000 right now, I'd be like, what is this? I'm gonna have to research into you and see what is this, because like nobody just gives somebody $2,000 for no reason. What are you expecting? There goes my mockingbird. Blackbird, go. It's not a mockingbird. It's not a blackbird. It's a mockingbird. Oh yeah, I forgot, baby. You acting like you waiting for something. I don't know if you were waiting for that or not, but I'm giving it to you. One of my birds, one of my plants too. Anyway, go ahead. I know it's hot. Anyway, that's it. I got stuff to do. So go out and have yourself a good day and be kind to people. Be kind to soldiers, okay? They go through a lot. And be kind to soldiers' kids. Soldiers' kids go through a lot too. You don't think soldiers' kids know what trains are? We do. You don't think the kid can be the happiest that they can be, but there's something like when your parents go, when your parents leave, you don't know if you'll ever see your parents again. And that's stress. It's something when you never had a mom and your dad. I mean, I'm gonna let those people help you. But I'm talking about the ones who you have parents and you love your parents. You know your parents love you, and you see them, and you might not see them for. You don't know when you're gonna see them. You don't know if you're gonna see them for a month or a year, or what? Thank you. I love it when they tilt like that. I do. I love it. This is just a thing. Just a thing. Just a little. It's a little. It is the little things. It's the little things. I love it when they tilt like that. But you don't know when you're going to see your parent again, and that's why we love hard. We love hard and we love real. We really do love our parents. And you see these videos where these kids haven't seen their parents in a while, and then they show up at school or the graduation, and it's great. It's great. But these are some of the same people that are getting killed today behind mistakes, purposeful mistakes. And I got a problem with that. It's a wicked world. But the angels are clapping and fighting back. Oh, you got demons and devils running everything, but bitch, we will kill you all. I promise that on everything. You mess with the wrong people. So let the evil know. Evil is time for you to fear. You should have never fucked with us. And that's why it really is good to be here. Want to donate to my channel? Everything's below. Cashapp, $ValJonesDaO, PayPal, iamvaljones at gmail.com. And I gotta go. Have a good Thursday. We good. I'm good. I told you it's not me. I'm happy. I just feel my family. I'm here for you like you're here for me.